So I'll go ahead and share that.
Hi, Tim.
Daniel. Alrighty. Okay, so this is the fancy project. Right, so this is what we have so far, right? So we've got our two, our canvas and our web viewer side by side in a horizontal arrangement, toggle camera, all of that stuff is here and working. All right, and then the coding side, we have like a fair bit of code, right? We made it so that when we press the button, something happens. We made it so that our canvases display the images. We got all of our points shown on it. All right, so everything seems to be kind of working. All right, so let's see what we can be adding to this today. Okay, so in terms of the filters, right? Does everybody have MIT App Inventor open? Could I get a little status update in the chat? Could you guys say if you have it? Alrighty, so let's start by doing a quick little review of how our app so far is functioning and what all of the elements and code does. All right, so we'll start here in the front end. I want you guys to start by kind of explaining what we have on our screen and what all of it is kind of doing. Okay, so for instance, let's start with someone who can tell me what this button is for or what we program it to do later. Hey, if you know the answer, you can just type something in the chat. Nice, yeah, camera toggle. All right, so just like what the button says, toggle camera, camera toggle. What does that mean? All right, I'm assuming this is Isaac, right? Okay, what does toggle mean? Like when we say toggle the camera, what are we doing? Hmm? Switch between features. Not quite. Right, so think about it this way, okay? If you guys are in like a camera app taking pictures of stuff and you press the toggle camera button, what does it do? What usually happens? Right? So yeah, no one's saying anything, but how many cameras does your phone usually have? Or do most phones have? Hmm? Key or command that toggles between two modes, such as old one, newer two. Okay, I'm not saying like just on the back side. I'm saying like in total, if how many cameras does a phone usually have, right? So Shana, when you say two, what kind? What are those two cameras? Exactly, guys. So this is what Ashana said here: front facing and back facing, right? So most like basic phones will have two cameras. These days cameras they're throwing like a bunch of cameras all over the phone, right? So you have a bunch of different types of cameras, but usually you have front facing, which means they're pointing at you, and back facing, which means they're pointing away from you. When you press the toggle camera button, okay, you are changing from front to back or from back to front, okay? So it's just switching which way your camera is pointing. So if it's currently front, it's just a back. If it's currently back, it's just a front. And you'll see how this works in our code here in a second. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the next thing. So inside our, well, let's just do a little review here. This should be an easy one. What does a horizontal arrangement do? So Shannon says puts things side by side. Anyone else? Put thing together. What does put thing together mean? So Daniel said here, like put a button side by side. Yeah. So kind of yeah. So Ishana and Daniel, I guess you guys are right. A horizontal arrangement is going to put things together side by side, so horizontally. Okay. In our case, right? If I go to like tablet size, we have a canvas and a web viewer aligned side by side to each other. Okay. And we want this because of how our app is going to be working, right? So we have one that is just showing what your face looks like, and another one is something else, right? And we'll talk about that a bit in a sec, basically, all right? So horizontal arrangement, all it does is put things.
Excuse me.
Mhm.
I can't find my web viewer. Like it's inside my like little phone, but it's not. I can't see it.
Like, is it like on the side like this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I swapped to like tablet size just so you guys can see it for a bit. Okay, or you can go monitor size if you want to see it, but tablet size or phone size is fine. Okay, the next thing that we need to do, right? We have two things in our horizontal arrangement. Yeah, Sergey, what's up? Sergey? Okay, I'll keep going, I guess. Oh, can I have the link to the last meeting? Do you have the project? If you don't have the project, I can send you this one so you can just go along with us today.
I have the project, just I just need the link to the last recording.
But you have the project, right? So why do you need the link?
So I can look at the blocks. Because I don't have the blocks, but I have the designer stuff done.
Do you want to take like a picture of this?
How do I do a self-screen like photo?
Are you on Windows or Mac?
Yeah.
Windows.
Windows. So you can do two things. Either, like, I guess you can just get snipping tool.
There's also can't you just go Windows G and that brings up the game bar and you can just take like a screenshot in there.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I haven't used this. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I guess you can.
Screen. It just says Tim has started screen sharing. Double click to enter full screen mode.
Okay. Anyway, we're just doing a review now. So if you take a quick screenshot of this, you can type it up while we program the rest. Mine says 0.2 on draw point. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a second. Okay, let's finish up with the designer here, guys. So what I wanted to say, right, is what are the two elements that we have inside our horizontal arrangement? Who can tell me what those two elements are? Okay, just to start with, what are those two elements? Canvas and web viewer, right? Yeah, so those are the two things that we have inside of our horizontal arrangement. Okay. So what we're going to be doing with those two, right, is we have a special thing to do with our canvas and a special thing to do with our web viewer. Now, does anybody remember why we have both of them and what both of them are doing? Right, like what's the difference in between the two?
I think it's for like it's like for dots that like the dots that go on your face to make you look like some like the thing you want to be.
Which one does that go on? Does that go on the canvas or the web viewer?
I think the canvas.
Yeah, perfect, right? So that goes on the canvas, and then what goes on the web viewer? So Daniel says that the canvas is where we put like the dots and anything that you want to appear on your face, right? And what is the web viewer? That's the one on the right here. What is that one going to do? Any ideas? It's like for the code. So not really, right? So if you remember from last time, when you actually run this on your phone, what happens is this one shows your face with all the dots on it and whatever, like we're going to be adding filters to it and stuff. But the one on the right side, all right, the one on the right side just shows your face. Okay, it's just a video feed. Okay, so the web viewer is just a video feed of what your face looks like. And your canvas is when you start adding stuff to it. So you add the dots, you can add pictures, filters, all sorts of random stuff that you want. Okay, so that's what that main difference is. Finally, what is this PoseNet extension that appears in our designer view? Who knows what the PoseNet extension is doing here? Look at the properties here, right? So it says enabled min part confidence, min pose confident, use camera and web viewer. Right? Who remembers what does the PoseNet extension do? Feel free to guess, guys. Even if it's wrong, that's okay.
I think it's for like the picture you're in, like you're trying to be. Like say if you want to be an octopus and you put the filter on.
Kind of, yeah. So the PoseNet extension itself doesn't yet turn you into an octopus, right? Ishana said something here. She said detection. So that's also a little broad. Ishana, do you want to add to that a little bit more? What do you mean by detection? Key features on the face. Yeah, so PoseNet extension is what's actually taking your video and it's figuring out your poses. So it's figuring out where on the image your nose is, where are your eyes, where are your ears, where is your mouth, right? And if we look in the blocks, anywhere that we have this PoseNet extension is what's giving us that. So in our case, we have this pose updated piece of code, and we're getting key points from the PoseNet extension that's telling us where all of the key things on your face are. And we're also getting the video feed from it. Okay.
Actually, really quickly, it's not working on my phone anymore. Like it was working last class, but it's not doing that anymore.
Have you tried disconnecting and reconnecting?
No, I mean like it has an error to like run like a file, but it was able to do it before for some reason.
Which file?
I can check right now. I just made a build to
So
get it
you
down.
for this app, you don't have to install it on your phone. You can just connect through the companion.
But if I go and this was working last time, if I go AI companion, go on to the app and then scan it, it just says error to load. I can do it again.
Error
Yeah, I
to
think it
load.
reaches 43% and then it just says error.
Can
to
you
load.
share your screen? Your computer
No,
screen?
I
Oh,
actually
you're
I
on your
have,
iPhone.
give me a second.
Okay, then basically what I want to check
Eh,
over here under media, do you have any weird files or just any files in here?
Just the extension. And sorry about the background noise.
Wait. You have the extension here under media?
Oh, media. What do you mean media?
Like on the right
wait.
side
Oh, me.
where it says media. Like right here.
Yeah.
Do you have anything there? What do you have there?
Sorry. I don't have anything.
Does it look blank like this, like what I have?
Yeah, it looks exactly like that. No differences.
Okay. Is your PoseNet connected to the web viewer?
Look. Yes, what web viewer one?
Okay. Could you like turn on your video and point your camera at the QR code so I can scan the QR code?
Actually, sure. One thing I do have this one is you're gonna have to. I have two going on because the new computer I have doesn't have a camera. I'll just turn on the one. This one I have. My phone died. There.
Okay, let's see if I can get it. Yeah, okay,
Can you-
scanned it.
See that?
Let's see if it connects. Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. It works. So it works fine on my phone. Maybe try restarting your Android phone.
Sure. And that's just holding on down power until it restart, until you say restart.
Yeah, so just hold down the power button, and then when it says restart, click that.
All right.
Yeah, you can disconnect me from there now. Yeah, it looks fine. Daniel, what's up?
I have a question. Like
Okay.
when when I was checking my computer settings, something said that tablet mode, and I was wondering what does that do?
Tablet mode basically like changes how your computer works. For it's like for those computers that have like touch screen and can fold into tablets. So it's just more touch screen friendly, right? So instead of having little buttons like this, it's like the start menu, full screens and everything. A bunch of weird stuff. Yeah. If you don't, is your computer touchscreen?
No.
Yeah, then probably you don't want to use tablet mode, right? That's usually for computers that are like 2-in-1s. All right. Anyway, let's keep going here. So we talked about, we have our canvas, our web viewer, pose and extension, horizontal. Okay, we have all of our stuff down, right? I'm not going to ask you what a label does. Let's quickly go over all of our code here, and then we're going to start adding our new filters and stuff. Okay. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is this chunk of code right here. I'm not going to explain what it does yet. I want to ask you guys, what do you think it is programming? Like, what is this code responsible for? What does it do?
To like remove the filter?
Not quite, right? So what is the only button that we have in our app?
Toggle camera.
Exactly. So that's the only button that we have. So we know that this chunk of code is programming the toggle camera button, right? So then what is this inside? What is this doing? What is this doing?
It checks if the camera alignment equals front, then when the button is pressed, switch it to back, otherwise default to front.
Right. So yeah, so essentially what does that mean, right? It's just swapping the camera orientation, right? So if it's pointing forward, it's going to set it to back. If it's already set to back, it's going to point it set it to forward, right? Yeah, default is kind of front, right? So essentially what this chunk of code will do is it makes it so that when you press the button, it switches which direction your camera is pointing, right? Which is exactly what we would expect if we clicked our toggle camera button, okay, which makes sense. Next thing I want to ask, what does this piece of code do? What is this one doing?
I think it's for the filter. I think it programs the filter.
So, Daniel, we don't have filters yet, right? Right now, all we've done is we've added like dots to our face, kind of marking where parts of our face are. But we don't yet have like filters that are changing what it looks like. So we'll be adding that today. But so far, all we have is the dots. Right. So if we look at this one, right, it's basically saying that when you have a new video updated, right? So video updated, it's going to set our canvas to be equal to the background of our PoseNet, right? So basically this is updating our canvas to show our face. Okay, that's exactly what it's doing, right? So it's changing our canvas background to be equal to what our PoseNet background is. So that's what this chunk is doing. Okay, next we have this pose updated chunk of code. And what do you guys think this is doing? Locating the points on the face. So part of it is locating the points on the face, right? So that's what this chunk does. It figures out where the points are, right? This right here starts, okay, well, like let's go block by block. What is this purple block? What does this one purple block here do? Yes, what does this first call canvas dot clear? What does this do? I'm going block by block, right? So just this guy. What is it doing?
Canvas dot clear.
I think remove the dots.
It can't does the camera canvas dot clear.
Yeah, so it's just, right, it's doing exactly what it says. So we have our canvas. Our canvas is going to contain a picture of our face. This is us. Okay. And it's going to have like dots on our face. And those dots, I'll do them in like red or something. Here are our ears. Here's our neck and like shoulders. Okay. When you clear it, you just take an eraser and you go, wee, erase everything. Okay. That's exactly what it's doing. Then look at this next line. We're resetting the background to be equal to our PoseNet background. So we're redrawing our face. Okay, this is us collectively. All right, let's look at the next line here. What does this for each point in list PoseNet extension dot key points draw point get point? Yours is 0.2. Yeah, if it's 0.2, it doesn't really matter. You just need to make sure that this and this match. Okay, this point needs to have the same name as this. Also, let me change my pen color to like not a yellow. Okay, those need to match. So guys, basically what PoseNet extension key points is, right, is remember this is a list of points. This list looks like coordinates, right? So it's gonna be like 100, 100, 200, 100, right? And each of these is associated with something. This is gonna be our ear. This is our eye. Okay, then we have like a mouth, all that other stuff. Okay. We're looping through this list. And for each one of those points in that list of points, we're going to draw it. Okay, so we're going to get the point and we're going to draw it at that point. Okay, and what that's going to result in is if we look at our canvas, okay, we're going to draw our face that's not right. Let's do a bigger face. Draw our face. Like this is us, yay. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and draw, let's do this in red. Little dots on our nose, mouth, ears, neck, shoulders. Okay, that's what that loop right there is doing. Okay, this right here where it says call draw point, this is calling the procedure that we made over here. Okay, which very simply, right, all it's doing is, you can ignore this if statement. Basically, this is just checking to see that it's a valid point. Okay, but it's basically saying draw a point at the x and y coordinate that you are extracting from that point. Okay, from that list. So it's just saying draw a point at the point. Okay, quite simple, not too tricky.
Okay, I had some old phone issues, and I finally got to enter the code, and it didn't say what was it unable to load file. The camera just doesn't turn on.
The camera doesn't turn on this time? Was it working
No.
last time?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happens if you scan my QR code?
Check. Just turn it off. It's so slow to do anything on this phone. It's getting on my computer bigger there. Hello. Work, please. 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 Just scan it now. That wasn't me. No, I'm pretty sure that wasn't me that scanned it.
It wasn't you?
No, mine's still on the scan QR code thing.
Okay, let's reset it. Okay, guys, so Alexander, please scan this.
Okay, there. Connect. And that should be me if it works.
Sergey, what's up? Asya, how do you make your code transparent?
Nope, it doesn't work either. It's just flat. And I know you guys did you put like a, no, you didn't because it's still not. No, it's not.
Sergey, so this draw point, you go from procedures and you grab this first one and then rename it draw points, okay? That's how you get it. And then how you get it over here is then you, after you make the draw point procedure, you can pull it out from here.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Just doesn't work with mine either. Or
Doesn't work?
yours.
You restarted it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then in that case, I guess just follow along for now and try
And what
again
at
at the
the
end of
end?
class, but it probably, yeah, it's probably just not gonna work with the phone. It's really inconsistent, but yeah. Okay. Let's see what's someone saying something here. Oh, okay. Asya is saying that her. Oh, okay. So you commented them out. So Asya, to uncomment them, you right click and you say disable. To undisable, you just click enable block. Okay. Sergey, to get this bottom left one, you first have to do this top one. Okay, so you grab okay, so to do this exact part, right, you're gonna grab one out from the procedures. Okay, to procedure do. Okay, to get this point, you're going to click the setting icon, drag an input out, pop that in there. Okay, so I'm going to name this draw point. Oh, draw point. It's going to automatically rename it to draw point 2, but then that doesn't matter. What do you mean no? No what? Do you mean this get
So if you
point
look
right
at your
here?
screen, so if you look at your screen on like, you know, the bottom left, like all those blocks put together on the bottom left?
These ones?
Yeah, that.
Are you talking about how to get this?
No, the one that you put next to it, the purple one.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go here and you call draw point under procedures. But to get this, you first need to do this. Yeah, do you have
Can you
it?
redo that again?
Which part?
Can you explain like how to get that one?
This one or this one?
That one,
The one on the right or the one on the left?
the left.
Okay, so to get this, you click procedures, the purple one, and you're going to pull out
Yeah.
call draw point. But you're not going to have this unless you first created the draw point. So you should do this one
Okay.
on the right first, if you haven't already.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. So let's get to what we're actually going to be doing today. So we're going to be adding filters. And I think what would be cool is if we had a couple buttons here at the bottom as well that were like giving us options in between filters. So you could say like, I want glasses. I want a nose. I want a mustache, right? Whatever you really want. So let's get started with this. So how we're going to do this is we basically just need to add elements to our canvas. All right, how this is going to work is I want you all to go to the left side, scroll down to where it says drawing and animation, and I want you to click on that. Okay. Over here, you see three options: ball, canvas, and image sprite. To add in a filter, we're going to go here to image sprite and drag this out onto our canvas. All right, you'll see right now it's just a little tiny picture like this, but we can assign it a picture. Okay, and I actually had like, or let's find a picture, right? So let's do like cartoon glasses PNG. Okay, I'm gonna go to images. Let's find an image of some nice glasses. Okay, here, these are all right. I'm gonna take these glasses. So I'm gonna right click on them. I'm gonna save image as, and I'm gonna save this image. Okay, unnamed one. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my image sprite. Here where it says picture, I'm going to click there. Actually, I'll give you guys a second here.
When you get the picture, like what do you click?
Did you get any picture?
So ideally, firstly, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to send this to the chat so you guys can steal my glasses if you want. But if you want to find your own, basically, you're just going to go to Google and search for whatever you like. Okay. Now the thing is, don't click on these ones that you can see the checkerboard pattern right away. You want to click on one of the white ones that shows up with the checkerboard after you click on it. Okay. This is really stupid. I don't know why these are a thing, like fake PNGs. Anyway, so this first one showed up fine. If you add the word PNG to the back, it should give you some, at least, with transparent backgrounds.
There's always something fake on the internet, even if it's a fake PNG.
Yeah, so it's like only the first one here. I think what you can do is you can also go to like tools here and click it's under settings. No, it's under tools. Okay, color transparent. And this will give you only PNGs, I think. Yeah.
And then you just import the file in.
So then what you're going to do is you want to save the file. So guys, if you ever want to save a picture from Google, okay, you're going to click on it to open it up in over here on the right side. You're going to right click on the image, click save image as. Okay, and then when this comes up, you're going to give it some kind of cool name. Right, so I'm going to call these glasses 2, and I'm going to click save, and it's going to download over here. Okay, now let's go back to MIT App Inventor, and I'll wait here for you guys to get a picture that you
Can you
like.
do that again?
So you right click, save image as, give them a cool name, and click save.
It's not working.
You sure? Can you share your screen? Let's see. Okay, so let's find some better glasses firstly. Can I get control here for a sec?
I need to get a picture.
Okay, these look all right, I guess. Let's see if they're transparent. They are. So look, okay, we're gonna right click, save image as, not save link as, save image as. Click that. Okay, this pop-up comes up, and here we're gonna say, I want to put these in the downloads. I'm gonna say glasses. Okay, and I'm gonna click save, and it should download, and it appears right here. Okay, now we can go back to MIT App Inventor. Okay, and now just wait here. Anyone else need help, or
Thank you.
isn't able to get it for some reason? Okay, Daniel, share your screen.
What do we do after that?
For now, nothing. So just download the picture, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with that in a bit here. Do you want to put a box on your face? That's fine, sure. So
Yeah.
right click it, right click it, right click the picture. Okay, save image as. Okay. Okay, give this a name, call it box, and I want you to put it in your downloads. Box, and first put it in the downloads. Yeah,
Excuse me.
I guess not. Yeah, Jessica?
When I press the picture on like the glasses, and then like it's transparent on the back, but if you look at that, but on the side, like where Daniel's box is, it has checkers on it.
Yeah, so a transparent background is supposed to have checkers on when you click on it, but it's not supposed to have checkers when you don't click on it. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so it's supposed to be, this is just a weird internet fact. So no checkers here. And you want checkers here. That's how you know it works.
What the?
Okay. So you downloaded it, Daniel, so you're all good. Go back to MIT App Inventor and we'll keep going.
Where do I put it in? Where do I put it in?
Not yet. Okay, we're gonna go over that in a second.
Where do I put it in?
Nowhere yet, Daniel. Just wait, we haven't gotten there yet. Okay, is everyone done downloading the image?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Cool. So did everybody add this image sprite to their canvas? Anybody not do didn't do this yet? Okay. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is I want you all to click on the image sprite. You're going to go to the right side under properties. Okay. And here. Yeah, Jessica?
I can't like drag the picture to the canvas.
Okay. I didn't say to drag the picture to the canvas. Right. I don't do that either. Right. You need an image sprite, which comes from drawing an animation on the left side.
Okay.
So this little tiny little picture with these lines.
What do we do after we get the pictures?
Okay. So now under properties, I want you to find picture. You're going to click on picture and you're going to click upload file. And here I'm going to drag my picture over here to where it says choose file, like right over the button. I'm going to click OK. And this should change into super massive glasses for some reason. Okay. Obviously, I want to shrink these down, which I'm going to do over here by changing the height and the width. So I'm going to change my width to 40 pixels. Let's see what that looks like. And actually maybe I'll leave my width as automatic. I'm going to change my height to 40 pixels. Maybe I need to change both. I'll change my width to 50 pixels. Boom. Okay, here are my teeny tiny glasses. I don't know how the resizing specifically works, but play around with these until your glasses look small enough that they don't look, well, like that they kind of fit here. And you could imagine if your face was here, they would fit on your face.
Where do you find it?
Find
Like where
what?
do you find the picture? Where do you put the picture inside? Because I can't find it.
So Daniel, again, right? So you're gonna go, okay, actually just share your screen.
Have another picture, like if you want another one.
If you want another one, just change the picture. We're only gonna have one image sprite, and then we're gonna be changing the pictures all the time, okay? Daniel, click on picture. Okay, click it. Okay, click upload file. Okay, wait, you already did all that. Okay, you just lagged out for a bit. Okay, click cancel. I want you to drag this right over choose file. No, stop. Right over choose file. There you go. Okay, and click OK.
Then it says
Just wait.
none.
Just wait. There you go. And your picture should change. Okay, change to a big box. Scroll down. Okay, so there's your massive box. We're gonna make it smaller. So scroll up. I want you to make the width and height like 60 pixels or something. I don't know. play around with it, okay?
Can you help me?
Yeah, I'll help you after. Okay.
Is it
If you're
for
good with that size, that's fine. If you want it bigger, you can play around with the sizing a little more. Okay, Kaylin, you can share your screen now. Okay, so for you, we're gonna go ahead and click. Where's your sprite? Because you already added the. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me control. Let's see. There it is. Okay. So we probably need this a little bigger. Okay, that should be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there you go. All right, guys. How are you guys doing with the image sprite adding? Anybody else need any help?
I finished.
Okay, Leanne's got it. Nice. How's everyone else? Isaac needs help. Okay, Isaac, please share your screen. Let's take a look.
I can't find my image. It just got deleted. Tim,
Yeah, I'll help you out with that in a sec. Okay, so Isaac, now that you have a supermassive potato, can you go to width and height and change these to like 100 pixels by 100 pixels? Okay, now your potato is respectably sized. Awesome. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Daniel, share your screen again. I think you probably just lost it instead of, you probably didn't delete it.
100, then it's too small.
Yeah, it's different for each picture. So guys, you're gonna have to like play with it. Okay, so look, you clicked on the image, right? Daniel, scroll down to where it says X and Y. Set this to 0 and 0. There it is. There's your potato or big box. Okay.
thank you.
Right. Okay. Anyone else need help? How are you guys doing? Did anyone say they needed help? Okay, Isaac said he needed help, but he already got that. Okay, Shannon and everyone is good. All right. So guys, the last thing that I want to do here before we take a little break. Actually, I don't think we have time for that right now. So let's actually take our break right now, guys, and we're gonna come back here in about 5 minutes, and we're gonna take a look at firstly how to get these to follow your face, and then we're gonna add a couple buttons down here that are gonna be able to switch what filters you have. So we'll have one for glasses, one for like a nose, one for whatever cool things you want. Okay, so let's do a quick break, and we'll see you guys all in 5 minutes. Okay, so see you soon. Alrighty, hello guys, welcome back. Go ahead and say something in the chat if you guys are back and ready to go, and we'll get started here in a sec. Okay, so Sham's here, Daniel's here, Asio is here. Anyone else? Guys, say something in the chat. Isaac, hello. Jessica's here. Dan here. Okay. Guys, everyone say something in the chat quick, and we're gonna keep going. Okay, Sean's here too. Okay, I think we can get started. So, let's start by adding in all those buttons, and then we'll talk about how we're gonna get these glasses to work. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 3 buttons below our horizontal arrangement. So to do this, I want the buttons side by side as well. So I'm actually gonna add a new horizontal arrangement. So the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna go to layout, drag out a new horizontal arrangement, pop it below over here, like this. I'm going to put 3 buttons in it, side by side. Okay, and I only want this. Anyway, yeah, and I'll give these things some stuff. So I'll say these are going to be glasses. I'll spell it right. This is going to be a nose. And my last one will be what should the last one be? A mask.
Can you help me?
Sure, what's wrong?
Like I have it's not turning out like the horizontal arrangement is like beside the canvas.
Okay, so you put it inside. You're supposed to put it outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
It's
So like if I put it inside, it's gonna go over here. I need to drag it out below like this. And I'm gonna give these guys some nice colors to make it look nice. So I'll
it's
make
not
it.
working.
I'm sure. It's-
Oh, it works now. It works now.
Okay.
That would help.
So I'll make it glasses. I'll get a nice blue.
I can't make mine my horizontal arrangement. It keeps going to the top.
Mine too.
It keeps going to the top.
Like
Yeah.
when I put it underneath.
So like, are you putting it up here like this?
No.
Okay, then just put it at the bottom. Let's see. Leanne or Daniel, can you share your screen?
Oh, I found out to fix it.
Like I can't put it underneath it.
Okay, so scroll down.
Oh, I did it.
There. Okay, see, you got it. Okay, Daniel, how about you? Have you figured it out?
Yeah.
Okay, well done. Okay, so I have these 3. Just to make it look a little bit nicer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these buttons fill parent width, and then I'm going to set align horizontal to center. This way, all the buttons will be in the middle, looking all nice and cool.
How many horizontal arrangement are we supposed to have?
How many are horizontal arrangements?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have one at the top that has your canvas and web viewer in it, and then another one at the bottom with your glasses, nose, and mask. So 2 in total. Okay.
I only have one.
Can you share your screen? Let's see.
Okay. I just grabbed the another one.
Yeah. So put those buttons in that horizontal arrangement.
Hmm.
Put your. You have to like put it inside the box. Come on, Daniel. Okay, so put it in there. Okay, now put the other one like on top of that one. No. Okay, like not above it, but like stack them. Yeah, there you go. Like that. There you go.
Can I just put head?
Okay, so you can make them whatever you want there. Okay. Cool. Anyway,
There's something wrong with mine. When I put something in, it starts goes on the
share your screen.
side.
Let's see. Okay, so drag it out. No, don't just drop it. Okay, delete that. No, not that one, not that one. Yeah, that one, that one. Okay. I want you to drag it and you're gonna put it below the other one. So go down and lower, 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 lower. There, okay, a little higher, a little lower. There you go. Drop it there. Nope. Okay, a little lower, lower. Yeah, no, lower. Yeah, there you go. And now put the buttons inside.
Oh, thank you. Now I know the problem. I put it in the wrong space.
Mm-hmm. Also, you have a checkbox inside for some
Okay.
reason. You should get rid of that as well.
Are we supposed to have a checkbox? Should I
Oh, we're
delete
not
this?
supposed to have one now.
Oops.
Okay, I'm gonna put all the buttons in there. Okay, and I'm gonna go
What should I
ahead.
say for them?
So whatever you want, right? So you downloaded a mask, a crown, and glasses. So you should probably use all those.
Okay, thank you.
So, let's program these glasses to stick on your face. Okay. So the reference point that I'm going to be using for the glasses isn't actually going to be the eyes. I'm going to use the nose. All right. I'm basically going to say, hey, put the glasses on my nose, and then like put the center of the glasses on my nose, basically. Okay. Hopefully that'll look okay. Maybe we can raise it a little more after that too. Yeah, Daniel?
How did you get another horizontal arrangement?
I have 2, just this one and this one.
And how did you make it all of them like together, like in the middle?
So to make them in the middle, what I did is I clicked on the horizontal arrangement. I set width to fill parent, and then align horizontal at the top here to center.
Okay.
Seriously? They're all kids. Yeah. So together, I'll show like.
All right. Alrighty. So. Okay, last step that we have here, or what we need to do now is we can actually go ahead and program this. Okay, so let's go to blocks And what I'm essentially going to do is I'm going to disable this 4H points thing. I'm going to manually put those glasses on my face. Okay, so to do this, if you remember, kind of like what Asia showed, is I can right click on this and I can click disable block, and it will basically check, like, make them look like this. Right? It makes them look disabled. Right? As in, like, they're off. Okay. We can turn that back on later if we want, but essentially I'm going to leave this off. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the position of those glasses to the position of my nose. Okay, so I'm going to say image sprite, scroll down here, and you can see there's this purple block right here. Or actually, I'm going to ask you guys, which one of these seems like the right block to use to put the glasses on my face? Which one looks right?
What code is that? Is that
This is image sprite.
okay?
Sprite. Okay, so Asia
So
is
do
saying
we
move to.
do we do
So
the
she's-
call image sprite?
So Asia suggested that we should use move to, which makes sense, right? Because we're going to move it to a position on our face. Okay, so I want to go ahead and drag this out,
I can't scroll down.
and I'm going to put this right here. Okay, and I'm going to move it to the position of my nose. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to PoseNet extension dot, and I'm going to find nose. Here it is, PoseNet extension dot nose. Right. The thing I want to do with this is I'm going to need to extract the first part of this and the second part of this, so the X and Y coordinates separately. To do this, I'm going to grab this lists thing. I'm going to find select list item like this. The list is going to be this, and the index is going to be the number 1. I'm going to copy paste this entire thing and change this to 2. Okay. So now in this case, what happens is I have PoseNet extension nose and PoseNet extension nose, but I have 1, which is the X coordinate, and 2, which is the Y coordinate. And it's going to move it to my face. Okay. So yeah, I'll do the rest after this. I want everyone to catch up here. So I'll give you guys a second to copy this down, and then Daniel, I'll help you, but I want to make sure everyone has a chance to write it.
I have a question. Why is it white?
This
Like-
stuff up here.
Mhm.
So I showed you what it means when it's white is it basically means that you disabled it so that it's not going to be run anymore. Okay, so if I click right click and say disable block, you can make it white like this. And this is just because I don't want to delete this code, but I do want to just make it so it doesn't work for now, right? Because I only want to move the glasses. I don't want those dots appearing on my face anymore. This code was doing the dots, and I disabled it so that it doesn't do it anymore. Okay, so that's something that you can do. You can enable blocks, disable blocks, whenever you want. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not sure if I have the right code.
Okay, yeah, Daniel, I'll check yours now. Can you share your screen?
Excuse me, what are the numbers for like the math thing?
Which math thing?
Like in the code we just did, in the like the call image sprite one, move to XY. underneath the photon extension 1, there's like those math pieces. What are the numbers?
There's math pieces.
Like those number
Oh,
pieces.
so the thing that says like index,
Like you.
it should be just. I'll show it again in 1 second. Let me just finish up with Daniel. Okay. Daniel, give me control. Also, you should probably zoom out a little bit because this is kind of hard to see. Okay, basically what we're doing is we're disabling this so that it doesn't do anything anymore. And now, okay, you had, here it is. We're gonna pop this over here. There you go. Okay, so 1 and 2 of your nodes. And also, Kaylin, you can look at this as well. This is what the code should look like. Okay, all right, good job, Daniel. Here's mine.
What do we do after that?
All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm not gonna test this out yet because where do you get the white block? Isaac, so this block, it's not white. So this used to be here like this, right? For each point in list. What I'm doing is I'm disabling it. Okay, so I'm making it so that it no longer runs. Right, I'm right clicking on it and I'm saying disable block. Okay, it turns white. Okay, and that's now it doesn't actually do anything, right? It's just there. If I want to re-enable it, I can. Okay, but this is a way that you can like get rid of code without deleting it. All right, because if I want to bring this back later for some reason, I can just enable it again. All right, but I don't want it to run, so I'm disabling it. Okay. All right, so the next thing that we need to do, when you tell your glasses to appear on your nose, like for instance, let me show you what would happen, right? If I were to draw, this is my face, okay? If I were to draw my face like this, here's my nose right here, okay? If I told these glasses to go to my nose, it would put the top left corner on my nose. Does this look like it's on my eyes right now? Daniel says no, Pishana, no, okay. Right, this is not on my eyes because it's just going like this. So what I want to do is now I want to take it and I want to offset its position from my nose. So what I would want to do ideally is I'd want to move it over like this and move it up like this. Okay, so essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to move it over by half of its width and then I'm going to move it up by its entire height. Okay, and we'll see how that works for consistency. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use a math block. And this is going to be subtraction. So I'm going to say, take your regular position, and I'm going to subtract, okay, half of the width of this. Now, this is going to be a little bit strange because the width of my glasses isn't actually very consistent. Maybe I'll just do it manually. All right, I'll say I want to move it over by 70 pixels. I don't know, 60 pixels. So I'm going to grab a number and I'm going to say 60 pixels. I can't find for each list point. Okay, Isaac, I'll help you out in a sec. Okay, I want to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to grab a subtraction, minus, and I'm going to move it up by about 40 pixels should be okay. And these are numbers that you can play around with later to make it so that it aligns with your eyes a little better, right? I think this should hopefully work, but after I test it, I might figure out that it's wrong and I'll have to go back and change these values. Okay, now Isaac, go ahead and share your screen. Let's quickly help you out. And then we'll keep going with the code and test it out. Isaac, yeah. Okay.
Tim, can I see your screen again? I didn't really finish.
Yeah, give me one sec. Let me.
Okay.
Okay, see, here it is, Isaac. Okay, so this is your for each point thing. So you're going to disable this, and then you're going to do all that stuff that I showed. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, you're going to add image sprite dot move to. Then you're going to grab out all of these stuff. Okay, all right, and Leanne, you can copy this now. Okay, guys, once you're done this, I want you guys to say something in the chat. Yeah, so Leanne's done. Everybody else say something when you're done, and we can test it out in a second. Daniel, what's up?
If you mess up on a code, can it affect the app you make? Like you put
Yes.
code?
If your code is wrong, your app will not work.
Okay.
All right, so you want to try to fix it, but then like if your code does, or if your app doesn't work or do what you want it, you can go back and change the code and try to fix what's wrong. Right? My code doesn't always work on the first try either, right? So if I make something wrong, I can go back and try to fix it. Right? But it's important to know like where to look. Okay, so most people say they're done. So what I'm going to do here real quick is I'm going to set up my screen sharing thing, and we're going to test out to see if it works. Okay. Whew. Okay, so let me connect myself. Okay, so I want you guys to see what happened here. So look at this. So here is my face. Here are my glasses. So they're looking a little bit off, right? So firstly, I don't think they're wide enough. So I think that'll probably be the major thing that'll fix it. So if I just make them a lot wider, hopefully that will work. So right now, I'm thinking maybe like 3 times as wide. So instead of making them 50
That is
wide, I'll
the-
do
That's probably the literal definition of 4 eyes, where you have to wear 1 pair of glasses on each eye.
okay, so I'm doing 150 now, and you see, okay, every time you change it, you're gonna have to reset the app. I don't even think reset connection. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to just reset the connection. So let's try this one more time. Okay, you guys can see my phone screen, right? Okay, so boom. So now it's a little, just a tiny bit too wide, but I think honestly this is a lot better. Okay, if I move back a little, or if I get
Snapchat
closer,
filters be like,
it's like centered-ish. It's a little off. Okay, if I'm like at this distance, I just need to make it a tiny bit less wide. So maybe like 135. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go reset connection, reconnect it. Okay, hopefully final one. Let's try this out. So guys, you see here, I'm
I
tinkering with
tried
it.
testing out mine and it doesn't work.
Kaylin, was yours working last week?
Yeah, my toggle camera was until my toggle camera isn't working anymore. I can't see my camera.
Okay guys, here you go. This is, I think, as good as it's getting. Does it look like I'm wearing glasses? Does this feel like I'm all glasses up?
I mean, it feels like every Snapchat filter ever made. It just,
I need to
it's
move it
okay.
over a little more. 65. Oh, can I update that live?
You what?
Oh, you totally can. Okay, that's awesome. You can change the code and without having to restart the app. So look, boom.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
how's this?
No.
I have glasses, guys. I'm glasses.
Yeah.
Can you help
you have
me?
glasses.
Mine's not working and there's something wrong with my mask.
Look at that. Look at that facial tracking.
Oh yeah, that's responsive. That's top notch. Super
It's not
responsive.
it's not amazing, but it's pretty impressive that we got it working like this, right? It's
Error.
pretty cool.
Error.
I like it.
Error.
It's very nice.
Can
Okay.
you help me? There's something wrong with mine.
Yeah, Leanne, share your screen. Or whoever said they needed.
Like when I press toggle, nothing happens.
Same.
Oh wait, Leanne, was yours even working last week?
No.
Yeah. So I think yours was just that your phone or tablet was too old. Kaylin, can you share yours? Let's see if I can figure out what's wrong with yours. Isaac, the buttons don't do anything yet. Okay, can I see your code or control? Okay.
Can you try testing out mine? I'm not sure if it works.
Sure. Does it not work with yours?
You can refresh my companion screen because nothing happens on it.
Okay, so I'll try to connect to yours, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to see if it works with my face. Okay, so it does work. When you did it with yours, did nothing happen?
There's white.
Oh yeah, that's just because your file, or like, what do you mean white? Like it's like the mask has white on it?
Yeah, there's like white around it.
Yeah, that's just the kind of image that you got wasn't transparent, right? Remember when I said you needed a transparent image?
Oh, and
Yeah.
there's something like what was it? So when I turned my camera on, it worked first. Then after, my camera all of a sudden turned off. And it's a new Android.
Did you try to edit the code or like change your app?
No, I didn't try.
Okay, because usually what happens is like every single time that you have to it's like whenever you like change anything in your app, you're gonna have to reset the connection and try again, right? Or else your camera won't work. But anyway, your code works. It's just that your picture is a little bit not transparent. Okay, but it still looks good, right? It works. Isaac, let's quickly get your pictures working or your buttons working, and then we're gonna keep going, guys, and program more pictures. Okay, so we'll make it so that you have like 3 buttons, and then when you press the buttons, cool things happen. Potato. Okay, so that put that down below the current horizontal arrangement. So lower, 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 a little higher. Also, that's a vertical arrangement. So actually just delete that. Okay, what I want you to do is go and drag out a horizontal arrangement, right? And I want you to put it like right down here. No. You want to slide it in so that this entire thing lights up blue. Go a little up, a little up, 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 up. Okay, up, 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 up. Put your mouse on the red line. Okay, down a little. There you go. Let go. Boom. Okay, now put 3 buttons in there. Okay, and then you can name them and everything, and then yeah, I think you've got it from here. Okay, cool. So let's share screen.
I'm trying to test my own.
Yeah, you can test yours.
Oh, I can't find my iPad charger.
Oh, then I guess you can't test yours. Someone said something in the chat. Cries. Me too. Okay. So guys, I think the next thing that we need to do, I'll give you guys a little bit more time just to play around with this. Try to see if you can get yours working. If you haven't so far, try to connect it. Look for your charger, Daniel. And then what we're gonna do here in about like a couple minutes. Kaylin, are you saying something? No? Okay. All right. And then in a couple minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that when we press the glasses button, it shows glasses. When I press the nose button, it gives me a nose. When I press the mask button, it gives me a mask. Okay. So we'll program all of that in here in a sec. All right. But first, everyone try to get yours working, play around with it for a bit until you have been thoroughly satisfied with your glasses or whatever. Okay. Maybe yeah, let's do it at like 240. At 240, we'll jump into programming our 3 buttons. Okay.
So that's it.
Yeah, and I think your device just didn't work. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what to do with that one. It seems like anything to do with camera, your phone or tablet doesn't usually seem to be working. Maybe if you can get like another Android device or borrow someone else's, that would probably be the only solution. So Isaac, I'm gonna show you how to put more images here in 1 minute. Okay, Daniel, what'd you say?
I'm charging my tablet. I found my charger.
Nice. So you can test it out here in a sec.
Hey Tim, can I ask you a question? Off topic.
Sure.
You ever heard of a game called Portal?
Yep.
Ever played it?
Not extensively. Like a little bit.
Which one? One or two?
The first one, I think.
Okay. I was just gonna say if you ever had, there was like another game that came out, not of Portal, but like a mod of it.
Mhm.
That if you had fun with like the first two games, it like introduced like time travel into the mix.
Ah. Is it a mod or is it like a new game?
It's a community made game. Like mods
Mhm.
are more so like Aperture paint gun testing initiative or Destroyed Aperture. This is more like its own little self-contained game, like Portal Stories Mal.
Okay.
Which yeah, those are all the things I mentioned. The one I'm talking about is Portal Reloaded. All the ones I mentioned are ones that were made by the community. Yeah, Valve hasn't touched it in a while.
Yeah.
It's also funny too because it's really clean. Like you move the future cube, it changes the past. Portals in the future, it'll be in the past. But change the future, it won't change the past, and it works well.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, that's interesting. But we're gonna get back to the app. Let's make it so that we do stuff with the buttons. Okay. So Isaac was asking, how do we upload more images to this now? Okay. Daniel, you can try it again in a bit, I guess. That's fine. Or just keep charging your iPad and set everything up. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather more images. So I'm going to gather like mask or cartoon mask PNG. You know, sure. Why not? Let's do one of these. Okay. Firstly, I'll set it to transparent. Your color transparent. Done. I'm gonna do a Batman mask. That would be cool too. No, I'll steal this. Okay, so this is gonna be my Batman mask. Okay, and then I also wanted a nose. So cartoon nose PNG. So I'll just give myself a really big nose. Okay, let me quickly set the color to transparent as well. Okay, and I'm going to save the image as nose.png. Oh, I already have it. Nose2.png. Okay. Boom. All right. So guys, now what we're going to do is we're not going to be like setting these to the glasses right away. All I want you to do, okay, everybody follow along with this step, or at least pay attention to this step. Even if you haven't downloaded your images, I just want you to look at what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm going to click upload file, this guy right here. Okay, I'm going to click on it and I'm going to drag my thing over here. So I'm going to do my Batman first. I'm going to click OK. So it's going to upload. I'm going to click upload file again. I'm going to do my nose. Click OK. Boom. So I need to have all of the images I want to show up under media. So I've got glasses.png, batman.png, and nose.png. Right. By default, we're set to glasses, but I'm going to be manually changing it for Batman and the nose. Okay. So I'll give you guys a second now, download the images and everyone upload them. And once you have uploaded them, say something in the chat so I know that we can go over to programming the buttons.
Can you repeat it? Like,
Can I repeat it? Which part?
like putting it in the media part.
Okay, I sent the images. So you're gonna click upload file and then just drag it in, click OK. All right. Not too much to do. Just upload, drag it in, click OK. Just make sure you like drag it over the choose file button.
Like I don't have the pictures, like I don't have like that like folder thing on the bottom. It's like I can't drag it.
If you don't have this, you can click upload file and then here just click choose file and find where you saved it on your computer. So here's my nose, Batman, my glasses. Okay.
Okay.
So you can click on one of those and then click OK.
Mhm.
That's the other way to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so Leanne's done, Daniel's done. Good, good.
I'm getting AI companion.
You guys, once again, once you're done, please say something that you're done in the chat so we can move on. We have about 10 minutes left. I want to finish up with the buttons. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to do it because we don't have too much time here left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rename these three buttons real quick. So I'm going to rename this to glasses button. This is going to be nose button. And this one's going to be mask button. Okay, you guys can name yours something different. It doesn't matter what the name is. I just want to make sure that it's correct, right?
I renamed it already.
So these are all renamed. Now I'm going to go to the blocks and I want to add a little chunk code for each of those buttons. So I'm going to click on glasses button and I'm going to say when glasses button dot click, we're going to do something. When nose button dot click, we're going to do something. And when mask button dot click, we're going to do something. Okay. The thing that we're going to do is we are going to do three things. Okay. So first I'm going to set image sprite dot image. Where is that? Dot picture. Here you go. Set image sprite dot picture to. Okay, and we're going to be manually basically putting in the text okay, saying glasses2.png. Okay, you want this to match exactly what you say over here, okay, in your media. Please look where all my arrows are pointing. Okay, glasses2. It needs to match that. Okay, if we look at the next one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste this and pop this over here. I'm actually going to move this down like this. Okay, this is going to be nose2.png because that's what I named it for some reason. Okay, and the last one is going to be Batman.png. Okay, Batman.png. So these are my 3 files. Everything looks good, right? So this is going to make it so that when I press the buttons, the thing on my face is going to change. The next thing that I'm going to do, this isn't necessarily, we don't necessarily need to do this, but all of these pictures, right, have slightly different dimensions. Like for instance, my nose is vertical and not horizontal. So what I might need to do is I might need to change the width and height as well. So I might need to say set height and set width if I can find it. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to set these guys to, I know that for glasses, the correct values are the default ones. So that's going to be 40 by 135. 40 by 135. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it for the nose. I'm probably going to have to like invert it a little. So this will be like 40 and 135. Okay, and I think for the Batman mask, honestly, this should probably stay the same. Like it looks close enough. Okay, these are the main things that we're going to do. I don't think we have time to change the offsetting stuff today. Maybe we'll start next class by doing that. So instead of always keeping the same offset, we'll change it depending on which thing you're showing. So right now it might look a little bit messed up. Okay, so this is basically what we're doing, guys. So again, that should be it for this class for what we're going to be doing with this code. So get this down, try it out, test it out, see if everything works. And then for the last like 5 minutes, play around with the app. And I want you to like calibrate these values because I don't know which ones of these are going to work the best. And actually, in the meanwhile, that's what I'm going to be doing as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say my AI companion. I'm going to be connecting to it. And let's test out how this works. Okay. It should take a little bit longer to upload now because it has 3 images to push. Okay, let's see my face. Okay, so the glasses work well as usual. The nose does not work well. So I need to play around with that and sizing. But the mask works pretty well actually. That's pretty good. If I need to be like at the right distance. So the mask is all right. Maybe actually I'll make it even a little bit higher in terms of size. So if I make it 50, and actually look guys, so I just changed the code. If I click mask again, there you go. I just increased size. That does not necessarily look better, but we'll play around with the sizing later.
I can't see my face.
Okay, and then finally my nose looks terrible. So I'm gonna make this like 80 in width. So now if I press nose, it's a lot wider, which looks better. And maybe instead of height being 135, I'll set it to 80 as well. There you go. Okay, it's not on my nose yet. All right, but we need to change these offsets. But that's something I think we can do at the start of next class because we don't really have too much time to play around with that today. Yeah, what's up?
I can't see my face.
Can you click toggle camera?
When I click and nothing happens.
Okay, can you disconnect and reconnect to your companion?
It's still not working. Tim?
Was it working last week?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, then it probably won't work this week either. Yeah. You can try it one more time, I guess, or just keep working on the code. But yeah,
Well,
if it didn't work last time, it's probably just an incompatibility thing. So if you have another Android device, maybe like a phone, it might work with that. Or if you can like
I have
borrow
none.
one or get one.
I have none.
Yeah. Yeah, in that case, it's probably not going to work with that one.
Okay. Okay. How many leave?
We still have a couple minutes here. Did you finish up all the code for the 3 buttons?
Oh. What
Yeah.
code is that?
Well, like look at the screen.
Where do you get it from?
So all of this is from the image sprite, right? You're just going to be saying set picture, set height, set width, and then you're going to be using math numbers and text.
Like each block is from, like, except the math numbers and the words.
I finished.
Okay, guys, so that's basically it for our app. Next class, we'll do a little bit of adjusting with making stuff actually line up on your face properly. But you can see using AI, we managed to make some cool face filters. All right, they weren't too advanced, but you should be still proud, right? This was really impressive. And you guys all managed to at least program it to work. Okay, Isaac, quickly share your screen. Let's help you out. We have a couple minutes here, guys. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Tim, is there any summer camps for
So
coding?
yeah, during the summer, we'll also be doing some summer camps. They'll be like the same style. They'll be like once a week on Saturdays. They won't be really like full week camps because they'll be online. Yeah, we'll be doing a bunch of classes there as well. So we'll have Python coding. We'll probably have another app inventing course. Maybe some other stuff, maybe some 3D designing or Unity game design.
When
We'll
is
see.
the
Yeah,
last
Leanne?
class? When is the last class?
I'm not sure. I need to check the schedule. With this class, I think we actually accidentally did an extra class earlier. So we should be ending like 1 week early. Let me quickly check the website. Okay, machine learning app development. Oh, let me. So the last class for this one is May 8th, I think. Wait, is it May 8th? Yeah, so May 8th is the last class for this. So we have 2 more classes.
I thought it was June 8th.
No, May 8th. Right, so this is actually our 9th class, 10th class. No, this is our 10th class. Right, so we're just about done. Right.
Prize. No.
Yeah, so Isaac, what did you need help with? So you didn't upload any more images, so you don't really have anything else to do. Okay, if you want to add more images, what you need to do is you need to find you need to find more pictures that you want to put on your face, and then go here, upload them. Okay, and then in the blocks, you would just do this entire thing, but with a new image. Okay, Isaac?
Tim.
Mhm. Yeah.
Was what's the YouTube channel called?
We're missing the link right now. There we go. I uploaded the last class. I think I might not have uploaded the last class. So let me check on that. The last one's uploaded, and I'll upload this one as well. Okay. So yeah, anyway, guys, good job today. We're done with class. So I'll see you guys. I think we have class next week. May 1st. Yeah. So we've got class next week as well. Okay.
Bye.
So see you guys in a week. Work on this app and start something else. All right.
Bye.
Have a good week, guys.